Hey guys, Miss B back again with another review. Okay, so we're going to the Newberger Williams house, of course. His Bethany is still talking about Sharra's house. I told y'all Bethany was jealous of that. I knew when Bethany saw that house, there was going to be some problems in her house because she does not think Sharra deserves that big house. So she wants to know, yeah, she's tripping. So I have two skits. One, Bethany asks for, she needs an exact date for Larry to stop helping Sharra with the rent. Now, Sharra and Larry has already worked this out. But now here she comes behind them saying what she needs. I don't understand it. But anyway, here we go. Looks like she getting ready for bed. And she talking about this. It's crazy.
That is nice, and it's in a different neighborhood and all of that jazz. But, I mean, how long did you say you were going to help her out with that money per month?
You are still talking about this house.
Well, yeah, it's still on my mind, Larry. I can't help but think about it since, we're helping her out. And
we...
Okay, I'm sorry. It's coming from this house, and we live in this house. So I'm just saying, I'm just asking, how long are you going to help her out with this?
Well, initially I told her about 6 months, but right now it might be longer, it might be shorter.
Well, I mean, don't you think you should have a timeline? I mean, really something set in stone?
Well, she said 6 months.
I don't want the situation to be taken advantage of. And I know
it's set in stone like we signed a contract. I offered help. Like I said, I gave her 6 months. Like I said, it could be a little longer based off her clientele. It could be shorter.
Okay, but she does, she picks up clients pretty easily. According to you and according to Brooke and Destiny and about her hair and all the clients that she has, she's very good at what she does. So why do you think it's going to take her that long?
Well, because, it's not like she has a set amount of clients every day to meet a quota. Sometimes she might have an abundance of clients, sometimes she might have none. But to balance it out, hey, you did good this month, she might not need it.
I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me because I feel like, I don't know. I'm trying to get you to see it from where I'm seeing it from, okay? I know as my husband, okay, I'm trying to get you to, if I were in the same situation and I were trying to help somebody out, I think that you would kind of...
But see, you're saying it from your perspective, what you say, what you would do.
Right.
Now, see, from my perspective, what I'm doing.
Right.
So
and I don't think it's right.
We have two different viewpoints.
And I don't think it's right.
Well, I didn't ask you was it right or wrong. But what I'm saying is, I offer my help. I'm going to give her my help. When me and her sit down and talk, she can tell me, Larry, I'm doing better right now. I need your help anymore. Thank you. I appreciate it. Moving on.
What if she always needs your help? That's my point.
That's why I said 6 months, maybe longer, but it's not going to be forever. It could be shorter, like I said.
I'm just waiting for the day that she says, I need your help forever, because that's the way it feels. Okay? That's my point.
Bethany is so negative to the point where she's ridiculous. It's like, your point is what? She's going to need his help forever. She probably won't. But regardless, it's a rental. So guess what? If she needs his help more than 6 months, or thinks she only got a year lease, so guess what she could do? She can downsize into something that's more affordable at that point, because right now she thinks she would be able to increase her clientele to be able to cover all her bills. If she's not able to do that and she continues to need Larry's help, that year is up. She moves out. She does something different. That's all, Bethany. But Bethany wants to be negative because she don't want that woman to have that house. She always thought of Sharra as somebody who was beneath her. And Sharra all of a sudden comes and she's not so beneath me anymore. She's kind of like on even keel with me. And I got a problem with that because I need her to stay beneath me.
You're like going way beyond what we're talking about right now.
Well, there's always something. Okay?
We're in this moment right now where she asked me for my help for the place. I said yes. That's where we are right now. So,
it still feels like you should have something set in stone. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not trying to fight. It's just, if it were me, and that's the way when I make plans for something financially, the company, the business, we always do that. We always have something set in stone so that we're not taken advantage of.
it's not a business, it's personal.
But it's still
So I'm not
personal loan.
I'm not looking for nothing to come back. I'm just trying to help my daughter.
Well, you ain't getting a penny of that back. Just so you know.
You ain't getting a penny of that back. He's not loaning her money, Bethany. Lord. Let me see something, because I think, okay, no, this is, they put the wrong thing on here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Because it's morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning, babe.
Girls already went to school?
Yeah, they did.
Want to see him before they left?
They'll be home this afternoon.
We need more orange juice.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go to the store.
Okay.
Hey, so based on our conversation last night.
She's
about
still
the
talking
money
about
that
it.
you've been giving Sharra and everything per month, I think since, you didn't really have a timeline set up with, when you're gonna stop giving her that money, I think we need to come up with one, and I have an idea. I'm thinking.
Oh, you think we do?
No, yeah.
This is why you can't go to Montana. I was going to say Minnesota. This is why you can't go to Montana. Bethany, this is why you cannot go. Because Larry does something and you take it upon yourself to decide what the deal is going to be. Larry has already, him and Sharra has discussed this. They didn't need you to discuss it. That's why you always want to be in on something, because you want to be able to control it. Bethany wants all control at all times. This is why this is why he wasn't even trying to tell her.
You think that we need to come over to timeline about what I do with my money?
Well, I mean, like we said before when we had our conversation, I mean, she's trying to get on her feet, but I don't think that you need to be giving her money for an indefinite amount of time. She's taking on more clients. Hold on, you said she was trying to get on her feet, and that shouldn't mean that she needs to take money from you forever.
And I don't think you need to be telling me what I can do with my money.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
You just did.
Financially speaking, since you are a responsible adult, it seems irresponsible to make a plan to give her money for an indefinite amount of time.
That's what it means when I help somebody. It's indefinite until I decide when I want to stop giving her money.
But you and I talked about it, and you said you thought it would be for about 6 months, and that would be...
We talked about, I gave you an estimate, but you're trying to give me a deadline, which you should not do.
Larry, I'm just saying, I think, and this is why we're talking and having a conversation.
Well, stop thinking.
No, I can talk.
No, you're thinking for me. You don't do that.
No, this is why we're talking.
Are we?
Okay, yes, I'm looking at the
You got your little planner out trying to come up with a date of when I should stop paying her.
No, this was me looking at appointments and stuff, and then I had, like I said, thinking about what we were
talking about. She knows she lied.
So
I don't see no appointments on there.
Well, because I need to call the doctor. Talk about some stuff. Okay. So anyway, I'm thinking that if we.
Bethany is quick with it, boy. She's like, yeah, well, I was going to do appointments, and I bet that calendar is set to 6 months from now. So she's already opened up the calendar to sometime in June, July, and she already got it ready, and she probably got a date on it already. But she just lied real quick and said, well, I got to call the doctor. No, you ain't calling the doctor to make an appointment 6 months from now. You do 6 months from now in the doctor's office. Oh, Lord.
At the end of May, that might be a good time for you to put a deadline.
She got it open into May.
Well, I mean, that's around Brooke's birthday, and I just don't think that, in my opinion, okay, I'm trying to be as conscious of your decisions as possible, but in my opinion, as your wife, okay, that gives her plenty of time, almost half a year.
How about this?
Can I finish my statement?
Go, please.
Thank you. In my opinion, as your wife, that gives your ex-wife almost half a year to get on her feet. And if she is taking extra clientele in the house like you say she's doing, I feel like, and she is good at what she does, I'm giving her credit where credit is due, then she should be able to get on her feet by that time. So can you please just give her a deadline?
Are you done?
Yes.
Because I want to interrupt your soapbox moment right here.
I'm not being
Listen
rude,
to this.
Larry.
I talked to Sharra.
Okay.
I will talk to her again about how she feels about her income and what's going on. And she would tell me, if I feel like I still want to help her out, I will. Not because you set a deadline, but because it's what I want. You did. You said you were thinking. Stop thinking for me.
Larry.
You listen. No. Y'all let you say your piece. Let me say mine. You are Bethany. I'm Larry. Okay. I do what I want.
I know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
we're a couple.
We are a couple,
and we
but
should be able to talk.
we are talking now. This is the end of that conversation.
And you just get so confrontational.
No. You're confrontational because you came. The first thing you say, what I should do. What I think you should do. Instead of my business about what I do for Sharra.
So
I told you about it. I said I would help her. Now,
so it's okay for you to tell me what I should do, but I can't do
about my money.
No. About anything. You tell me what I should do, but I can't do that to you.
No, you can't tell what to do. What I do personally with my money.
But you do that to me all the time.
See, you got to go plan over and saying, Brooke's birthday, you should do this. Don't tell me what I should do.
That is not what I said. I said around that time, I think it would be a good idea that we should do that. Okay?
Well, around that time, I would think about it. But
okay,
until
that's
then,
fine.
You say you had an opinion, right?
Yes.
Keep that opinion to yourself.
And that's all I was asking.
Okay.
We're a married couple. We should talk about these things.
We talked about it.
You're talking now.
Because you're trying to tell me what I should do.
I'm asking you to consider it. You were being very defensive.
You see the relation here?
Okay.
Bethany, Larry, we're two different people here.
And you
let me do me, and I'll keep my promise to what I said. I will help her if I want you to help. And I'm pretty sure Sharra.
Okay, Larry.
No, see, now you don't want to hear the truth.
No, I'm open to the truth, but every time that I try to have a genuine conversation and I tell you this is the way I feel and try not to argue with you, you turn it into an argument.
I feel I will continue to help her as I promised. And when I'm done, I will let her know and I will tell you. But until then, I got some errands to run. I'm going to get dressed. We'll talk to you later.
Well, Larry, you learned how to shut her down. You learned how to just shut her up because she's going to keep talking. It's not like Bethany. Okay, so your thought process sometimes is right. It is, yeah, but he should have a date. He gave her a time frame. They agreed on a time frame that he would help her. So they agreed to 6 months. You can agree to 6 months. Now, what you can do, instead of telling her he needs an exact date, because what you want him to do is on this date, she's done, no more, that's it. What he's saying is, this is your date. This is the time frame that I'm willing to help you. Now, if you're good before then, we cut it off before then. If not, if you need more time, let me know and we can extend it. But you don't want that. You want to be a firm cut-off date. The reason why is because you don't want him helping her. So you're figuring you're going to use your influence however you can to get at the girl. It's like you got to stop. If you just say, oh, I agree, y'all said 6 months, okay, so we can revisit it in 6 months. You got a right idea, Bethany, but you want to control how it's done, and they've already made an agreement. Leave it alone. This is what's going to happen in Montana. Most definitely. Them people going to be up there, and they're going to agree to what they want to do, and you going to come in and decide that they shouldn't do it their way. They should do it the Bethany way. That's all the time. All the time. All right, guys. I will see you on the next one.